guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Volume 2 of Stranger Things 4, which is the season finale. And let me tell you, this season finale was full of surprises. There were a lot of unexpected deaths, a lot of action, and basically a lot of shocking moments. I'm going to be discussing what I liked about it and what I didn't like about it. And at the same time, I'm going to treat you guys to a pizza party, so stay tuned for the end of the video. One of the things that I really hated about the season finale was the fact that they killed Eddie off. And I actually thought that they were going to kill Steve off. But Eddie, that was a tremendous loss. But I'm glad that he did that amazing Metallica guitar solo of Master of Puppets before he passed away. It was really sad to see that he sacrificed himself to save Dustin. He was fighting off those demo bats and he got killed along the way. I believe that Eddie's death was already foreshadowed in the beginning of the season because he was telling the rest of the Hellfire Club to look after the club because he was going to leave and it was going to be his last year, 1986, and that's exactly what he said when he was dying. Rest in peace, Eddie, Metal God. A lot of fans think that Eddie should come back as a zombie in the next season, but I don't think that's going to happen because look at all the characters that they killed off in Stranger Things, like Billy, Joyce's boyfriend, Bob Newby, also Barb. So those characters are not going to come back. Maybe they might come back in flashbacks, so that's just pretty much it. It is what it is, you know. This show plays on your heartstrings. Another thing that I didn't like about the season finale was the fact that the whole 11 versus Vecna battle took place in Eleven's mind. I think it would have been completely badass if she would have actually gone to Vecna's house and she would have confronted him in real life, and then it would have been a really bloody battle that I would have enjoyed. But it all had to take place in her mind, using Max as a decoy. And the whole Max thing I thought was really disappointing as well, that she ended up in a coma. I mean, hasn't Max suffered enough? In the first part of the season, she was targeted by Vecna because she was traumatized by Billy's death, and she was about to get killed by Vecna, but that didn't happen miraculously. And all of a sudden, in the season finale, she becomes another victim of Vecna, and she completely loses her eyesight and everything. She gets into a coma. I believe that the whole battle was a total cop-out, kind of like Vecna telling everybody, well, you guys may have won the battle, but you haven't won the war. Vecna actually unleashes a huge earthquake into Hawkins from the upside down. I thought the whole aftermath of the earthquake was really dramatic, that it caused everybody in Hawkins to be homeless. Everything just got destroyed, and I guess that means that Vecna wants war on the citizens of Hawkins. The guys were able to throw fire onto Vecna, but I think that wasn't enough, so now he's a lot more powerful. Last thing that I didn't like about the season finale was the fact that Will was blubbering. I hope that in the final season of Stranger Things that they give Will a much better role than he did in this season, because he was just crying and he was just being an awkward third wheel. Perhaps he will be Vecna's victim again, and maybe that will be more interesting than him just crying over everybody. One of the things that I really liked about this season finale was the part where Hopper, Joyce, Murray, and Dimitri, who was the former prison guard, killed all the Demogorgons in the internment camp. I thought that was amazing. And the part where Murray burned them all with the flamethrower was also amazing. Another favorite part of mine is when Hopper finally reunites with 11, and I thought that was a really sweet and beautiful moment. After so many obstacles, he's finally back in Hawkins in order to defeat the Vecna. Another part that I really enjoyed was the death of Dr. Brenner. I'm glad that they killed off that bastard because I hated that guy from the moment that I saw him in season 1. I kind of felt pity for him when he was lying in the desert. Everything that he created just turned into shit, even though he did care about 11, but he was just using her for his own selfish desires. Another part that I really liked in this season was the death of Jason, aka Alpha Chad. He was just an unnecessary character, to be honest, and I'm glad that he died during the earthquake. The last part that I liked about this season was when Robin gets confronted with her crush Vicky, who was in her band class, and they have a conversation with each other while they're making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the victims of the earthquake in Hawkins. There was this scene at the war surplus store where Robin saw Vicky with her boyfriend. Robin got crushed because she's like, oh man, she's taken, so I can't crush on her anymore. She realizes that the crush is mutual and they seem to have a lot in common, and Steve is really happy. He's like, oh my god, she found someone, and I'm so happy for her. There are a lot of things to come in the last season of Stranger Things, like the huge battle between Hawkins versus Vecna. I believe that there's going to be a lot of deaths, a lot of major deaths. Now that everybody is reunited, Hawkins are going to have to find a way to kill Vecna once and for all because he is the one that started everything. The whole Steve, Jonathan, and Nancy love triangle is going to be a bit of a problem because Steve already revealed that he still has feelings for Nancy and that he wants to have a family with her. Jonathan is also there, and Hawkins. I don't know, I just have a feeling that Steve is going to die because he's going to sacrifice himself for everyone, and it's going to be really painful. Dr. Owens, the guy who helped 11 out in the lab, he's still alive, but unfortunately the government has a hold of him, and I believe that the government is going to play a huge role in the last season of Stranger Things because they're going to get involved one way or the other. I'm crossing my fingers that 11's twin sister 8 comes back to help 11 out with this huge battle against VECNA. I hope a lot of old characters from previous seasons come back. The last thing that I'm hoping to see in the final season of Stranger Things is that Max wakes up from her coma, because that poor girl, she didn't deserve to go completely blind, have all her bones broken. It's really painful to see Lucas so sad, to see his girlfriend in such a comatose state, and I sincerely hope that by the end of season 5 that she wakes up and she reunites with all her friends again and everything gets resolved. That bastard VECNA finally dies. The last season of Stranger Things is going to be very sad, but it's also going to be very epic. Oh, looks like the pizza's here. Let me go get it. Give me a second, guys. Ta-da! Pizza's finally here. I can't wait to share a slice with you guys. I wish you guys were here to taste this delicious jalapeno pineapple pizza. Aw, man, and it's super hot. Take a bite out of this delicious pizza, brochachos. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Volume 2 of Stranger Things. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!